Folks, this story right here is one of the craziest ones I ever seen in my life. This woman right here, she was on her way to Atlanta, and the folks on the plane, they caught her breastfeeding a cat. She was on her way to Georgia, Atlanta. Yeah, all you folks that like to pick on Florida, this is not a Florida story. She was on her way to Atlanta, and she was in the air, the mile high air. She was breastfeeding a cat, and she just would not stop doing it. Let's dig into the story. Let's go. A cat is licking milk out of a plate. This is going to be a wild article, man. This is going to be a good one, folks. Let's dig into it. Milking it. A woman found breastfeeding cat on board a flight in front of horrified passenger. Cat cabin crew message revealed. That's bullshit, man. Is that in Philadelphia? All the passenger, they would take out their phone. They'll say, world star, world star. We caught a woman on a flight breastfeeding a cat. World star. Passengers were left feeling a little sick when they reportedly spotted a woman breastfeeding a cat on board a flight. They need a man up, woman up. Did this make you sick? Something wrong with you. According to a now viral message which appeared to be from the pilot, the woman refused to stop the questionable activity despite repeated pleas from the cabin crew. You need to stop texting on the plane. Look at that cat there. That's a little picture that they put. I want to see the woman breastfeeding, man. The cat. It's reported the woman refused to stop despite pleas from the staff. Yeah, this staff right here, they were not trained. They were not trained very good. They need to go back, take some classes. Yeah, they underperformed in this situation right here. They cannot diffuse a problem. What if it's a bigger problem? They probably won't be able to diffuse that too. So this crew right here, they're not trained that good. Horrified passengers on board Delta Air Flight DL-1360 to Atlanta. Atlanta. This is not Florida. This is nowhere in Florida. Georgia. It's Georgia. She'll come to Georgia. She'll come to Georgia with that cat. That's a Georgia cat. That's a Georgia cat. Reportedly watched on in horror as the woman took caring for her cat a step too far. A step too far. As the woman would not put her pet back in its carrier, the pilot demanded Delta Red Coat ground team meet the customer after landing to reprimand her. So that's how Delta treat their paying customer. You want them to get reprimanded? Oh, dog, this is sad, man. Folks, you gotta need to stop flying on Delta, man. This is how they treat paying customers. You get reprimanded. This is ridiculous, man. Yeah, folks, go fly on Southwest and take your chances. I know Southwest is not the best, but take your chances, man. Delta, poor customer service. An aircraft communication addressing and reporting system message reportedly from the flight crew reads, Red Coat meet AC Packs passenger in C-13A. A carrier in 13A was acting up, is breastfeeding a cat and would not put the cat back in its carrier when the flight attendant requested. The flight crew know what to do. When they act up on the plane, bring out the tape her ass down. You gotta take down the cat too. You gotta do what you gotta do. That's how you deal with it now. Bring out the tape and tape their ass down to their seat. The American airline has experienced an 84% surge in incidents related to emotionally support animals in the past few years, forcing them to tie in regulation. Yeah, this is a loophole right here. This is a big loophole, and she took advantage of it smartly. Smartly took advantage of it. But unlike this case, it is usually the animal acting up rather than their owner. How was she acting up? How the hell was she acting up? So breastfeeding is illegal now? Delta. Rules state that passengers are allowed to bring their small dogs and cats in the cabin, but must stay in a case under the seat in front for the entire flight. So she messed up. She said, let's go to the ground and did the breastfeeding there. And they would have to fix this loophole too. The phrase emotionally supportive has been interpreted broadly over the years, and in a statement, Delta said they have seen comfort turkeys. You ain't see nothing doing Thanksgiving. Gliding possum, known as sugar glider, snake, spiders, and more taken on planes. Who the hell bring a damn spider on a plane, man? I can understand snake. You see people doing parades, walking around with snake all day. You see those doing the Martin Luther King parade. A whole bunch of people walking around with snakes doing the Martin Luther King parade. But who the hell walking around with a damn spider, man? Jesus, some weird folks out there. Over the years, a whole host of bizarre animals have been spotted on flights, including ducks, turkey, and even horses. How the hell you get a horse? Gotta be one of those miniature horses, man. Gotta be one of those. Can't be none of the horses that run in the Kentucky Derby, man. Can't be, man. Walking around the damn plane, man. Emotional support animals are different from service animals in that they do not help their owner with a disability. They trying to make war between the two animals. They trying to make war. Emotional support animal versus service animal. They trying to say one is more valuable than the other. They trying to say service animals are more valuable. Instead, they provide help for problems including PTSD, anxiety, or depression. While a number of airlines are banning some emotional support animals, many still allow them on. That's the good airlines. In one case, an emotional support duck called Daniel joined a passenger who suffered from PTSD. He was brought on board to help her when she's about to have a panic attack. Yeah, man, I don't like flying either, man. I need to bring a duck with me too. By putting his feet on her chest, so she lied down. Yeah, when next time I fly, I need to borrow Daniel. Let's go, Daniel. Holler at your boy. AAHS. Meanwhile, in 2019, a miniature pony graced an American airline flight. The horse is called Flirty and even has his own Instagram and Twitter account. Baller. Her owner wrote on social media, once we get up to cruising altitude, she took a nap and was very quiet. That's a good one. That's a keeper. That being said, I'm going to keep traveling by car. It's just easier on Flirty. Flying will be reserved for emergency and such. So Delta, the crew performed poorly in this case. They get an F for diffusing a problem.